Hey there, Partridge Kids, welcome to STEWY'S 2021 Music Lesson of the Week. Hey there, you 3-4 students, welcome back to STEWY'S Music. It's week 5 of term 3, and I hope you're doing okay out there in lockdown number 6. For part 1, I want you to get out the old recorders. They should be at home with you now if you kept them in your bag. We talked about that last week at school. But anyhow, if you've got them at home, I want you to get them out and have a go at picking any song from the sheets that I gave you way back in term 1. I've given out spare copies. There were even a few students last week that I gave out some spares to. Or you can look at the photos of these actual songs that I've included in the slides for the lesson. So let's go over some recorder basics. Right back to recorder 101 when we first got them out. You should be remembering to softly breathe the word do or to. You should be remembering to cover the whole hole when you're covering them. Support the bottom of the recorder with your right hand, have your left hand at the top. Let's go over the notes that you'll need to know. For now, we've got a B, which is your thumb hole at the back and the first hole covered. That's a B. If you add one more finger, you've got an A note. Still have the thumb hole at the back. There's your A. Add another finger, there is a G. Thumb hole still at the back, G. We've also learnt a C, which is just like an A, but you take your top finger off there, keep your thumb on the back, and there's your C. To play a D, take exactly the same as a C, but just take your thumb hole off the back. There's your D. And if you do come across any songs, I don't think they're in the sheets that I've given you, but if you want to have a go on an E note, just like a G, but add 2 more fingers, there's an E. Now, if you go online and just look up recorder charts, all of this stuff is there for you. Not only do I want you to have a go at any song you want from the sheets that I've given you, I have included a couple of links for visual musical minds for Jingle Bells. One is a preparing for Jingle Bells clip and the other is the actual song. Give them a go. It doesn't matter if you can't quite get it the first time, but the more you practice Jingle Bells, the easier it should get. And because it's a very well-known tune, most of you should get pretty close to being able to play it. So, good luck practicing those recorders. Let's move on to part 2. Alrighty, so for part 2, it's time to get your dancing shoes on, and I want you to have a go at the popcorn line dance and the damper stamp. Popcorn line dance, a little bit tricky, but I'm sure if you watch the video, you should be able to follow along with me. And damper stamp, well, we started doing that back at school, so I thought I'd have another go at that at home. Maybe you could show some family members how to do the damper stamp. I have included audio files, so fingers crossed they will work. But if not, you can look it up on Spotify or Apple Music. Maybe YouTube might have a version of those songs, or you could just dance along to myself on the clip. The steps are also in the slides written down for you as well. So let's take a journey back to 2020 and lockdown 2 with STEWY'S Music, having a go at these dances. Enjoy. Howdy there everyone, and welcome to STEWY'S dance floor. Might be wondering why I've got a bit of a cowboy hat here. Well, we're doing a line dance, which has got a country and western feel. I've only just learnt this one this week, so I might make a mistake. Doesn't matter, going to give it my best shot. It's called a popcorn line dance. Alright, so you're going to start with your hands, or thumbs rather, in your waistband. And for the start of this song, you're just going to sort of just be bouncing a bit for the first 32 counts. That's 4 sets of 8. And you'll know to start dancing when the singing starts. So the first move, you've just got to step across, side, across, tap. And you go the other way, across, side, across, tap. Now what you can do for that move, just to make it a bit more interesting, is when you go across, you can get your other foot to step in front, across again, and then tap them together. And then going the other way, step across, back behind the other one, step across, tap your feet together. Now the next part of the dance, well, it's got a bit of a turn in it, like the Macarena. So you would go feet apart, feet together first, and then turn with your feet apart, feet together. So just to show you the last bit there, I'll imagine I'm facing you, so I'd be facing that way in the dance, but I'm going to face you this way. The last little bit, you've got to do a quick knee up with a snap, and another knee up with a snap, a little double bounce and a clap, clap. Now once the music starts, I'm sure you'll feel the timing a bit better. It is a bit tricky, you might take a few goes at getting it. Let's see if I can do it with the music. Giddy up. Alright, gotta get ready for when that singing comes in. I should be bouncing, shouldn't I? Okay, here I go.
Well, you can't be a butter and you put her in pan, you heat it and you heat
Cross.
it. Yeah, man.
Stop, and a clap, clap.
The chords in the bottom and the leads on the top. Listen and you listen to it. Go to pop.
Together, that way, bounce and clap.
Well, you heat it and you heat it and you keep it nice and cool. That's the way to make it. Off the wall. Reckon I can hit it till the cows come home.
Now there's a bit of a break here for 8 counts. Then you start it again. I actually did it. Not too bad. I'll just press stop. That wasn't so bad. Alright, cowboys and cowgirls, let's go on to the next dance. And now we're going to try and do a dance called the damper stamp. And if you read through your notes of your lesson, you'll notice I have tried to leave an audio file of these dances. Fingers crossed it works. Try and click on the link or the file that I put up. I haven't figured out how I'm going to do it yet. But if it doesn't work, like I've said in the other lessons, just try your best to download a version of these songs, or any music with a beat is going to do the trick for you. So the damper stamp is a partner dance, and that's why we've got this little line set up here. And I've got Isla, my fantastic daughter from Foundation 8. She's going to help me out too. So why are these guys here? Well, there's a little aisle at the end that we're going to skip down in our dance. And you might be able to set up, you might be lucky enough to have enough people in your family. You need around about 6 to 8 at least people, or teddies and toys, to do the dance properly. Now I've got Darth Vader here. Hey Darth, are you excited about the dance? That's interesting. Very nice. We've got Taffy. Is that Taffy's name? Darth, quiet please. We've got Taffy. We've got Holly from Ben and Holly. SpongeBob, one of my favourites. We've got, is it Twilight Sparkle?
Yeah.
Okay, and what's this other My Little Pony called?
Princess Celestia.
Princess Celestia. They're going to help us out with the dance today. Alright, can I have our Star Wars keyring? This is a really cool Star Wars keyring, by the way. We love Star Wars, don't we, Isla? Cool. Alright, I'll get rid of that keyring. Let's try do the damper stamp. Oh, the keyring's still going. Alright, can you stand there, Isla? Okay, so remember we've got to stay in time to our beat and count it in groups. We're going to do groups of 4 to make this one easy. Okay, Isla, let's have a little bow. We're going to take 4 steps in. 1, 2, 3, 4. We hold hands. Come right in the middle, sweetie. And then we do 4 stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do that all over again. Step in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4. We go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now every one of these guys could move. They'd step in 2. Step in the middle, Isla. So everyone would be doing this. We're going to spin for 16 counts. And a 1, 2, hopefully in time to the music. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now on about 12, these guys, if they could move, they would stop spinning and they would go back 13, 14, 15, 16, and that would give us 16 beats to skip on down the aisle. Let's go. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Back to your line, Isla. And then we'd be down here, and Darth Vader and Taffy would be the new top couple to do the dance again. We're going to try it with some music. Now, you ready, Isla? Let's go back up to the top. This lovely lady, take a bow. She's going to help us out. 4 steps in.
And stand.
1, 2, 3, 4, back.
And
Clap.
clap. Then you go
Step
again.
in, right into the middle. 2, 3, 4, step.
Backwards.
Back.
And clap. Skip your part.
Everyone spin. 2, 3, 4. If they could move, they'd be spinning.
Everyone back to lines. Top couple.
Let's go down the line. Woo! Whoa! And we're done. Enjoy that dance, everyone. And finally, for part 3, we're going to use a bit of music technology. As we did in the last lockdown, if you're lucky enough to have GarageBand, so you'd need to have an iPad or an iPhone or other Apple product, would love you to keep trying to create some things on GarageBand. You can record if you want, or just have a bit of a play with the drums and the guitar. I'm sure it won't take you kids long to figure out how all the bits and pieces of GarageBand work. Now, if you don't have GarageBand, I've found a really cool link to Chrome Music Lab. So it's free. And if you click on the link in the slide, it'll take you to, well, there's Chrome Music Lab Songmaker and Chrome Music Lab Rhythm. So the Songmaker one, you'll see it when you click on the link, sort of pattern pops up. On the bottom, it's got your untuned percussion, and on top has tuned percussion. So the bottom would be like drums and things, and the top, marimbas. I think there might even be a piano one. I haven't even explored it properly myself. And have a go at making some patterns. You can press play, you can change the tempo, you can change the sounds. I'm going to leave it to you to have a bit of an explore on that one. Now, the rhythm one's a bit more basic, probably better for the younger kids. It's just got a little creature, and you can change the sounds, and he'll tap and make rhythms that you organize with your patterns. So have fun exploring the Chrome Music stuff. Even if you have done GarageBand, it's probably worth having a look at Chrome Music. And that is it for Stewy's Music for this week. Fingers crossed we're back at school next week. Who knows? If not, there'll be another video here of Stewy's Music. Until then, take care out there, and I'll see you around. Hope you enjoy.